IGXC.com. Use ZO for 8% discount, Metal for 8% coin increase, and they cover the EA tax.
What up, boys? Your boy Full Metal Zo, and welcome to this change career mode video. And you guys know that I am a huge fan of career mode, especially for YouTube, because I like to bring this kind of content out. But career mode since FIFA 2000, I'll say since FIFA 2010, since FIFA 2009, that was probably the best version of career mode, because you had like the online career mode, which we'll get to in a minute. But ever since like 2010, I'll say, it started declining. Every year they would take out more and more and more features from career mode, and now basically it's been left with this crap that you're seeing on the screen. I want to touch on a couple of subjects. I'm going to go with number one, the online career mode. They gotta bring that back. Now, before it wasn't a career mode per se, but you were able to build an online league and play with your friends, which if you follow career mode on YouTube, would be amazing to see like career mode YouTubers team up and do like a league type of series. You know, I would love to do a series with like TMG. Even though he has a PlayStation, maybe one of us will get a PlayStation or an Xbox. We could do like a series with like TMG, Canisports. I'll throw in Chesnoid Gaming in there, Jared HD. You know, just people, Shorty FIFA, just people that I know that do career modes and that do career modes well. So that would be amazing to have, but unfortunately we don't have that. And Madden has it. NBA 2K5 has it. Madden has a franchise, so you could do tons of online things with your friends, including like changing cities and everything. It's like, it's so vast what Madden has compared to what FIFA has, like the bare minimum. And I'm gonna list you some more things that I've noticed, and you'll probably agree with me. Player growth. The player growth in this game is lazy. It's absolutely lazy. I remember back in FIFA 09, you can make any player good. Any player, as long as you played them and as long as he was scoring goals, putting up assists, just being a really good player, they would grow to eventually like a 95. Any player that you took and you actually managed and he came out and he was just amazing would eventually become this beast. You know, and now they've gone away from that. What EA Sports has done is just, you know what, we're gonna set a limit to player growth. We're gonna make some players good, some players crappy. They'll never get good, and the players that can get good will get good, and that's it. We don't have to worry about managing anything else. You can go online to like Foothead or SoFIFA.com. You can find the best potential players and just go get them. Pretty much. And it doesn't matter if you play them or if you don't play them, they're gonna grow. And that's fake. It's completely fake. And I'll give you some examples. Wilfried Zaha, he went from Crystal Palace to Manchester United. He was supposed to be this amazing player, that he was just gonna be absolutely amazing. Well, he went to Manchester United, he didn't get playing time, he got frustrated, he just been on a decline ever since. Now he's back in Crystal Palace. Nobody knew him. He went complete shit because he went to Manchester United and didn't develop. The same thing happened with Scott Sinclair. He was in Swansea City, had an amazing season in 2011, I believe. He goes to Manchester City, gets no playing time. They just pretty much derailed his career. So, with that being said, you get a player like Michu, where he came from, I think it was like a Division 2 in La Liga. Goes to Swansea City and just does amazing, just kills it. And you had teams like Man United, Arsenal, you had even Man City were looking at him. So he had no potential. I can guarantee you, if you go back in the FIFAs, he had no potential to grow. And look at how much he did compared to what Zaha and Sinclair did. You know what I mean? So it's kind of unfair to say this player's good and he's gonna be good no matter what, and this player's bad and he's gonna be bad no matter what. I think player growth has to be changed, has to be revamped completely. There should be a point system implemented in FIFA to where you can kind of upgrade your player in the areas that he needs to upgrade. Each position in the team, a goalkeeper, he sucks at reflexes, work on reflexes. With the points that you get per match, work on his reflexes. And as you progress, the points get more expensive and more expensive. So like, you can't just have pace all the time, because from like 60 to 64 pace, it might cost you 50 experience points for each pace point, and then as soon as you get to that 70 or 80, it might be like 100, 200, 1,000 experience points, so you're not going to be able to just upgrade pace. I think that would really balance the game, and I think it would just give you something new in career mode, because I don't, like, every time I ask for suggestions in career mode, who should I sign? You guys always give me the same. Telemans, Depay, Fabian Scher, just the same names over and over, because all you have to do is go to FIFA or Foothead, and I'd rather find the player and I look at his stats and I say, you know, I can work with him, and then I work with him, and all of a sudden I'm making him this god on the pitch, and he was a nobody. I'll even give you another example. Bojan was a player that was supposed to be the next Messi. He leaves Barcelona, goes to Roma. Where's he playing now? Stoke, and I think it's on loan. I'm not even sure. He's like nowhere near Messi. You know what I mean? So he was this player that had a lot of potential, and all of a sudden he's a nobody. Whereas Pogba, who Man United left, they just let him go for free, goes to Juventus and becomes this freaking monster that everybody wants him. Nobody knew this kid. Another thing, when I loan out a player, I want to know how he's doing on each one of his leagues. There should be an option to look and see, hey, this guy's doing really well, I might bring him back. Hey, this dude, you know, he's growing immensely, I might do this or that with him, you know, but we don't even have that. We can't check our loan player stats. It's just they get back and they either grew or they didn't, and that's pretty much the end of that. Now I'm going to talk about gameplay. You're probably watching some gameplay right now as I speak, and you might see some BS calls or some non-BS calls, but the gameplay. I play on Legendary, and I agree, Legendary should be difficult. Difficult, it shouldn't be impossible. You know, and I win more than I lose in Legendary, but there's some games, and I'm cool with a little BS every now and then, but there's some games where you're running inside the box or whatever. You left your player behind, and he just catches up to you, slides behind you, and he just steals the ball like he just put his leg magically through your player's legs and just tapped the ball and takes it. No foul is giving, nothing. They just make a complete perfect tackle from directly behind you, and I don't understand how that happens. You know, there's so much BS gameplay in this game. If you've seen my Lesser Career Mode, you see me complaining a lot about the gameplay. Even though I win most of my matches, it's still such BS, where there's some instances where I have a 90 pace winger, and I throw a pass to and I throw a lob pass, and he's way past the fullback, and my winger's running right at the ball, and the fullback is right with him, and the fullback might be 70 pace, because I checked the stats. The fullback keeps up with my winger, who's 90 plus pace. I don't understand that. How is he doing that? And if he does it, I'm cool with it. I understand that in real life, you're not as fast with the ball on your feet as you are without the ball on your feet. So I can understand if the fullback is catching me, I understand that. But when the computer does it, they have a 90 pace player and you have a 70 pace player, you're not catching them. With or without the ball, they're gone. So that should not happen. It should be even. If the computer can catch me, then I should be able to catch the computer. The gameplay is just broken. It's completely broken, not only for career mode, for online as well, but I'm talking specifically about career mode. It's really, really broken, and that's something that EA should look at as well. Another gripe, and this is not huge, but it's something that bothers me. Alright, so you go into the transfer window, and in the final hours of the transfer window, you know, it makes it exciting, you have to make these signings, whatever, then you get to the last hour of the transfer window. And that's it, you're pretty much done. You can't do anything in the last hour of the transfer window in FIFA. Because if you sign anybody, the deal's not gonna go through before you press the button, and pretty much it's the end of the window. I think, and this is just something small, but I think that the last hour of the transfer window, you should be able to finalize some deals. Either they'll fall through or they won't. Because if you know in real life, once the final hour of the transfer window is done, there are still teams working on that last bit of business that they managed to squeeze in before the transfer window was over. So that should be implemented in FIFA as well. It's something small, but it's something that should be there, because the final hour of the transfer window should give you enough time to pull off some last miraculous deal. It happened with Arsenal with Arteta, and it happened with Welbeck. which aren't miraculous, but they kind of helped out the team a little bit. So that the final hour of the transfer window should be the final hour of the transfer window, not the final press of the button where you can't do anything else. And my last thing, the last thing is I really want a career, like a manager road to glory. I really want that implemented. If you want the option of choosing whatever team you want to choose, cool. But I would love to have a manager road to glory where you have to like earn badges at like smaller teams, be like an assistant coach or whatever, and still have a say on who starts and who doesn't start, and you just earn badges as you go along, and then you manage your own team, starting in a small team, then you go to like a mid-tier team, then you go to like an upper mid-tier team, and then you go to like the upper echelons of like Real Madrid's and Barcelona type. So I think it would be fun. I think it would change it a lot if you did similar to like a My Player career, like a player career mode, but with a manager, where you have to earn your stripes to become like the next Mourinho or the next, you know, Arsene Wenger, the next Sir Alex Ferguson. You know, you can't just come out of nowhere and just manage Manchester United or Real Madrid. I mean, that doesn't happen in real life. Cool that you could do it in FIFA and still leave that option, but give us a different manager mode where you have to earn it, where you have to just do like just grind it out with, like I'm doing Exeter City right now. And then my plan is to play with Exeter City, then manage like Aston Villa or West Bromwich Albion, and then go to like Spurs or Everton, you know, teams like that, and then go to like the Cities, the Chelseas, the Arsenal, the Man Uniteds, go to those teams, and then, you know, it opens up for like the Madrids, the Bayern Munich, the Barcelonas, stuff like that. There should be something like that implemented in FIFA just to give us something new, because career mode is rehashed. They haven't done anything but make it worse ever since FIFA 10. It's been going on a decline. Nothing is new. They gave us this global transfer network that is crap. It's BS. It's actually damaging the game. We have nothing. They gave us team sheets. Who cares about that? I don't even use team sheets. Oh, and before I go, the Youth Academy. The Youth Academy is crap. All you do is you find the youth player, he sits there, they tell you he's doing alright, and then you sign him. What kind of youth? That's not a youth academy. That's not a youth academy at all. You should be able to like see some scrimmages, see them play, you know. I mean, it's something that if you want to skip it, give us the option to skip it. If you don't want to skip it and you actually want to watch your player and see how he does, give us the option. But give us the option. Just give us that. Give us some options. Give us some storylines. Show more stuff in the news. I mean, something. This is just crap. What we have right now is garbage. It's just it's not even worth buying FIFA unless you're playing Ultimate Team. That's the only reason. Now, I like playing career mode, and I can find the fun in it. But at the end of the day, career mode has gone away from being fun to being repetitive. And hopefully EA sees this and sees all the other YouTubers, what we've been saying, and they do something about it. Because right now, career mode is nowhere near what it should be. So, yeah. It's been your boy Full Metal Zoe. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you agree with this video. Like this video. Share this video. Share every other YouTuber's video about this subject. And let's get this to EA Sports. Let's get these people to understand that this cannot stand anymore. This crappy career mode has to go. Please improve it. EA, improve it. Just give us something new. Oh, and by the way, if you guys want me to do a video for a change player career mode, let me know. That it'll be like a wish list for my player, pretty much. So let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see that. But other than that, it's been your boy Full Metal. Thank you very much for watching. Let's get the word out. I'm out of here. Peace.